welcome back to my channel. My name is Tawana Antoinette. Today we're going to do a reading that can resonate for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and north node placements. So if you have a Leo in any of those placements, it can resonate for you. Let's get started. Beginning the reading, we have Seek Your Answers Within. All the cards that I'm going to use, guys, if you're a reader and you'd like to purchase these decks, I will link them in the description. So we are starting the reading in the month of May with Seek Your Answers Within, Make the Sacrifice, and ending May with You Were Born to Create. These cards are so beautiful. I really love them. All right, let's start with the first row. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Chariot, and we have the Ten of Wands. So it looks like Leos. I feel like there is a change, like there is a shift in energy here in terms of the ending of something. I feel like something is, it's almost like you can sense that something is coming to an end, or it's time to move forward in regards to something. And I feel like you're feeling that internally before it's manifesting externally. So if you've been feeling like you need to stop doing something, stop seeing someone, I feel like you're starting to sense something changing energetically. And yeah, let's clarify. What is the Ten of Wands? What's the Ten of Wands? The Empress. So it may be a situation with a person. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. And I feel like you're getting a hunch here that it's almost like a situation has become too burdensome for you. It's almost like a situation is becoming almost like it's too much pressure. It's too much. It's not balanced. And so I feel like something is changing here in terms of you putting down some of the burdens from this dynamic that you have with another person. And I feel like you're feeling that, like internally you're feeling that. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're breaking up with a person or whatever. It just simply means that you're taking on too many burdens. So maybe that dynamic between you and that person is changing somewhat, because it's becoming like too much for you to bear, too much for you to carry. It's not fair. This Ten of Wands energy is, do you see how much crap this bull has on its back? Like, it's just too heavy. Something has become too heavy for you. And I feel like that's how you're starting out May. Like, you're realizing that, okay, maybe this is a little bit too much for me. Maybe this is like not something that I'm able to handle given like my own concerns, or given, you know, like I just feel like you're realizing in the beginning of May that something is a little bit too much for you. And I feel like you're feeling that on an emotional level first. That's your intuition. Like if you're feeling like, you know what, maybe, or something is like iffy to you, go with that emotion. The beginning of May has kind of like, it's probably like beginning, middle now. So you've probably been dealing with this energy in your own way. And you've probably been feeling it already. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. What's the Wheel of Fortune here? All right, so Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Six of Wands. So whatever this change is, even if it does not feel like something that you want to do, I feel like it's aligning. It's literally a change to push you into a space that brings you more success, whether that's more success in your personal endeavors, more success in your business, more success in, you know, like whatever you're working on. I feel like something is changing here, even though it may not feel like it. I feel like you're almost being pushed to release some burdens with a person because you need to recommit to succeeding in some other area of your life. Clarify the Chariot. What's a chariot? Clarify the Chariot. Clarify the Chariot. Yeah, so whatever this is, maybe you have to move on from a person. Maybe you have to like do something that you don't. This is going to play out in different ways for you guys individually, because this is a general reading. Some of you will be moving on from a person. Some of you will be changing the dynamics of a relationship with a person. Some of you will simply just be ending something, just like, this is just too much, I'm just not doing this anymore, with another person. But I feel like you are almost like, it's not an easy decision to make. Whatever decision that you're going to make here, whatever changes are coming into this dynamic, is not easy. It does not feel good, but I feel like ultimately it's bringing you to a better place for you. It's like a decision that is for you. Like, it doesn't feel good, maybe because you care about another person, but it's something that you need to do for yourself. Let's just say, for example, like you're giving away lots of like your resources to help somebody else. But in giving away all of those resources, you're like putting yourself in a tough spot, because now you don't have enough to do like this thing that you wanted to do, you know, like this really important thing that you wanted to do for yourself, that's going to bring you success and happiness. So in order for you to get that success and happiness, you have to put yourself first and not share some of those resources with another person. It's not that you're being an asshole, or it's not that you're like, you want to stop doing this, or you want to, but you literally just have to recommit to yourself right now. Like, you just have to make a selfish decision for you to achieve a certain goal, because you have to water yourself first before you can like water other people. So that's like the energy that I get from the beginning of May. Also, I feel like this is not something that somebody else can help you with, because this is you being honest with yourself about how much you can really give, how much of yourself you can really commit, how much of your time you can commit to somebody, you know, or how much of your time you can commit to something. And you're the only person that can decide that. Nobody's going to be able to like help you with that, because you are the one who knows what you feel and what you need. So going into the middle of May, and the next row we have Make the Sacrifice, which is a interesting card to get after we just spoke about what we just spoke about, because I just get the sense here that something does not feel good. Like, it does not feel like something that you want to do, but ultimately it just serves your highest good to do it anyway. So beneath that we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Six of Cups. Let's clarify. Make the Sacrifice talks about something not changing unless we do something about it. Like, it's almost like, okay, Leo, you want to earn 100,000 by the end of the year. Got it. Like, that's the goal. You're not going to be able to earn this 100,000 by the end of the year if you still do this, if you still overgive in this relationship, if you're giving like if you're sending every dollar you make back to this, if you're watching TV 5 nights a week, if you know, like, it's almost like you have to do something to achieve the outcome that you want to achieve. Now, you guys will know what I'm talking about in the different situations that are playing out in your life, but overall, this is just the energy that I'm reading for you. All right, clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Hanged Man. Clarify the Six of Cups. So some of you could be dealing with an earth sign, because we have the Empress and we have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Pentacles here. All right, so some of you, this is going to be related to your money in the month of May. It's almost like something is developing slowly. Yeah, it's almost like something here is developing really slowly with a, or you're at like a stalemate with a person, and it could be with a possible earth sign. It doesn't have to be an earth sign though. But it looks like something is like developing really, really slowly with an earth sign. I almost feel like you're slowing down one thing to get success in another thing. And this could be like some of you, this could be like you're slowing down the pace of a relationship because you need to like redirect your focus into like your finances. But I feel like you're like manifesting something here. And it's almost like you need to have like a balance. Like you need to make some kind of sacrifice to achieve whatever you're manifesting. And even though it doesn't feel good, you're becoming more and more aware that this is what you need to do to be able to achieve the results that you want to achieve. Because I see you here with the Six of Cups and the Seven of Cups. You're looking for options and you're looking for ways. Okay, how can I make this and this work? And like how can I have my cake and eat my cake too? But clarify this. Clarify this. Seven of Cups, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups. It's almost like you don't want to get to a place of tricking yourself that you can handle everything when you really can't. And as soon as I said handle everything when you know you can't, we see the Ace of Wands and we see this is literally like what I just said like in cards, like this is fooling yourself that you can have. Anyway, this talks about being honest with yourself about how much it is that you can really handle. If you notice this guy, he has two pentacles in both hands, like he's like tossing up things. He's busy. He's like there's nothing else that he doesn't have another hand to do anything else. So it's being very real with yourself in May about how much you really can handle with a person or with whatever. If this is work for you, how much can you really handle? How many obligations and responsibilities can you really handle? I feel like you're going to have to be very honest with yourself about that. Like, can I handle all of these things? Can I handle the relationship and my work? Can I handle all of these things being thrown at me at work? However this is playing out for you in your own life. Because I feel like you're manifesting stuff, but it's just you have a lot on your plate. You have a lot on your plate, and the reason why you may not be achieving some of the things that you want to achieve in the timeline that you've set out to achieve them, whether in May or if this is a longer term energy, because this doesn't all have to be in May, but I feel like something is going to be stuck until you are real with yourself about how much you can truly like manage, how much you can truly do, how much you can truly take on. And the way out of this is coming out of like coming out of like painting a good picture or the illusion, like I can do this and I can do this and this and this and this. Like, look at this guy looking at, okay, I can do it this way and this way and this way. No, you can't do everything. You need to look at things with the Ace of Swords, with truth and clarity, that you are really doing entirely too much. And in that doing entirely too much, things are gonna be stuck for you, whether your money is gonna be stuck or something is gonna be stuck, or like things are gonna be stuck for you until you're like true with that. Also, this can mean that maybe you're thinking of putting a pause into how much you put into a person, how much you give to a relationship, how much you give to a person. Because, like, you can't manage all of that right now. Yeah. All right, let's move on to the last row. By the last row, we have the "You Are Born to Create" card, which to me, this is such a creative card for me personally, with all the colors. And then this is a Leo reading too, and I feel like Leos already have the gift of like that, like creation, you know. So maybe you're working on some things creatively in the month of May. We have lots of creative cards here because we have the Knight of Wands, which talks about like creativity, adventure, you know, like creative spark. Let's clarify. Clarify the Knight of Wands. What's the Knight of Wands here? Clarify by the Six of Pentacles. What's the Moon here? What's the Moon card? The Knight of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting from this "You Were Born to Create," I feel like you're coming out of this energy of like illusions and realizing here that for me to create or to manifest whatever I want, it's like you're coming out of this energy by the end of May, like you're realizing exactly what you need to do to get whatever results. Maybe you're working on something creatively too. But yeah, I feel like you're coming out of this illusion phase and you're like doing the action. Like you've been thinking about all of this, and by the end of May, you're realizing like this is what I need to do to take action. This is the action that I need to take to be able to get my results. I feel like you've been feeling energetic, or you will be feeling energetically what you need to do throughout the month of May, but it's going to be like on this subconscious level until at the end of it you're like, yeah, I'm ready. This is not going to feel good, but I just need to like do this. This is what I set out for as a goal, so I just need to like commit to whatever action this is, whether I am going. What is this action? Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles again, and we have the Eight of Wands. So it's kind of funny. Like this is such a fast moving energy, and this is such a slow moving energy. Yeah, I feel like by the end of the month, you're like realizing the actions that you need to take towards something. And maybe you have like a slower moving person around you that's maybe not going to be understanding like you, the things that you have to do, or like the actions that you're taking. But I feel like you'll be taking those actions anyway because you're realizing what is best for you. Like you're coming out of this illusion that you've been under. Something that you have not been seeing clearly, you're seeing very clearly by the end of the month. And somebody around you may not really understand because it looks like you move, or you're moving at a faster pace than they are. But I feel like you're committed to whatever you're doing anyway. And then we're ending with the Knight of Wands, which talks, this is your energy right here. And I feel like you feel like almost like an inspiration, or you're feeling like a boost to do something, to like share something that you've created, to give something back, maybe to the collective or like to work or something. But it's almost like you're feeling a renewed inspiration here to like feel like to focus on yourself and to share what you've been working on with others. Clarify the Knight of Wands. The Star. This is a personal journey for you. Like whatever you're working on personally here, it's for you. I feel like you're like committed to, this is a month that I feel like is about you. And I feel like it's difficult because you're dealing with other people and you may care about those other people a lot, and that's why it's so hard to focus entirely on yourself. But I feel like by the end of the month you're coming out of that energy like, yeah, I really just need to focus on myself right now. Not that you're like completely done with these people, but you're redirecting your energy. Like, if you notice this lady, she's pouring, all of this is going into like one pond. Like, she's pouring over here, she's pouring over here, but all of this is going here. And this is a representation of like feeding herself. This is a journey of you and you. And I feel like you're realizing that. At the bottom of the deck, we have the death card. So maybe you're going through a personal transformation right now and you're like tapping into your selfish energy, because that's the energy that's conducive to you achieving whatever you want to achieve in the month of May and beyond. So let's get some advice for you. If you have social media, guys, remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I post spiritual education on all my platforms in different ways. So if you'd like to keep up with me when I am not on YouTube, feel free to follow me. It's at Tawana Antoinette everywhere. And I have reopened personal readings. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, they're all now at a discounted rate. So take advantage of those discounted prices in the month of May. I don't know how long I'll have them open, but they're open for now. What's the advice for Leos in the month of May? What's the advice for Leos in May? Wow. It's so noisy. Every time I want to film, it's like noise. What's the advice for Leos in May? This is... I love when this happens. Guess what card we have? To be fair. So yeah, you're realizing what is fair to you in the month of May. We also had this Here and Now card pop out. So let's read both. To be fair, balance, justice, and need to consider options and mutual benefit. The Oracle's message: life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from stasis to doing, from discovering to loving to letting go to being again. Life is a pendulum swinging between all of these states. You will always oscillate back and forth between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause, there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. The relationship message: can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there's mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. And then the next card is Here and Now. Being fully present in the moment, living one day at a time. Everything happens in the now, in the present. Only this moment counts. You have what it takes to handle anything today if you let go of the need to look into the future or reflect on the past. Be present and notice what is going on right now. This very moment has the potential for you to create miracles in your life. Relationship message. It's easy to yearn for a love affair or friendship you may not have right now, one that is more romantic, more fun, more reliable, more passionate. The good old days are gone, and a new day has dawned. Let your heart trust that you have everything you need right now, whether you have the relationship you desire or not. Tomorrow is beyond your reach. Yesterday cannot return. The now is all that is available to you. Stay present and aware that in this moment, as you cherish and approve of your beautiful self, you are a magnet for love. Spirit is madly in love with you right now. Did you know that? Turn to Spirit to feel the joy of love in the here and now. So, Leos, definitely feel like you'll be like exploring balance in a relationship or relationships in the month of May. I hope this reading helped you, and if it did, remember to like this video, share, and subscribe to this channel for more. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.